For fuck's sake, bud. The revenge story. I'll just start recording anyway. Cut the little top app, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because let's see. No, fuck it. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah. I was bored.
Welcome back to KITG Vibes. I'm Michelle, and of course, I've got my hetero life mate Nibbs sitting right next to me, looking cute and ready and able.
Hello, guys.
And y'all, tonight we are bringing you part 2 of last episode with Nicole because we could not fit it all into one episode, just too much chaos. And this revenge story, the revenge story
that you've all been waiting for.
Yes. If you thought part 1 was messy, buckle up, because part 2 is where we get into the stuff that makes you go, yep, this is what happens when you hurt the wrong woman. or, you know, or we're all going to hell, you know. Yeah, and before we unleash Nicole and let her tell the rest of this revenge story, we did a little research too later we're going to talk to you about. So get ready for that as well.
I found 20 of the best revenge ideas that I can find on the interwebs.
Yeah.
I wrote them down with pen and paper.
People suggested, hey, try this. You may or may not go to jail, but try it out. You know, they're pretty sick and twisted. But yeah, we'll get into the revenge story here, and we'll come back and let you know those as well. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let's take
you
this shot
garage
first.
gremlins. You have no idea what you're up for. There is a story on revenge. We're getting ready. Ready, guys? We'll start it out. Sure. It's the best revenge.
The best revenge story you've ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm kind of hoping that he hears this one day, because I've never got the chance to tell him, which it would be so much better. Although I did tell his best friend when they weren't friends, and I'm 90% sure he has told him since then. But
I wonder how he told him. Okay, this story is wild. It's crazy. It should come with a warning label, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's tell this revenge story.
okay,
What is the biggest thing that what is the worst thing you've ever done for revenge on somebody that you've dated?
I have 2, but the first one is just really funny. Mm-hmm. I was just so sick of him at this time.
Yeah.
And I went into the bathroom and shut the door and turned on my iPad, and I recorded myself taking his toothbrush and rubbing it in the toilet.
Oh.
And then putting it back.
Oh, no.
I still have that video.
A hot take. Did you kiss him after that?
Yeah, that's kind of, it comes back on you.
Yeah, I know. And that's where I feel like I fucked up, because
Sorry for making you think about that.
Next day, you're like, here, I got your new toothbrush.
I didn't. I think I've probably kissed him one other time other than that.
Yeah, because you knew where the toothbrush was. Ain't nothing clean in there.
Yeah.
For F's sake.
Okay.
That's gross. Have you ever put a toothbrush in a toilet? Anybody that you can ever think of?
No.
I feel like I should have, but I don't think I have.
I feel like I was just
I hit a motorcycle once.
What?
Oh, yes. I hit it with you.
I hit a motorcycle once.
We hid somebody's
I
motorcycle.
remember that. Was I there for that, or was I just getting videos or
I think you're
phone
probably
calls
just
or something?
videos.
Oh, she hid, is what she's saying. She hid a motorcycle. She took a motorcycle and hid it somewhere else.
We walked it 3
Walked
blocks.
a motorcycle.
Okay,
Like,
first of all,
dude, where's my motorcycle?
First of all, this was this crazy motorcycle. It was long and
Custom.
stretched out, custom, with these huge black spikes all over it. Any place that,
Yep.
yeah.
It was
So
insane.
he pissed me off and didn't come home or something with like without partying, and I freaking walked that motorcycle.
Me and you both walked it.
I did more of the walking than you.
Were you on the motorcycle?
I was on it, walking
holding it up and like
walking
and like guiding it with you.
Yeah. I was so pissed off at her.
That thing was heavy, I bet, right? How much do you think that thing weighed?
Oh God!
It was pretty heavy.
It was hard, and this was after like an all night
that thing was
drinking,
huge. Yeah.
partying night.
I was so pissed. One of her other friends came back after I left and helped her move it back to the garage, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
After you did all that work,
it was like I got like 4:00 in the morning that we did this.
No, it was daylight.
It was morning though. Like, it was after partying all night.
I don't remember, to be honest.
It was, yeah. Because I remember this. So, because he was so mad. So we walked it, and we, like, walked it all the way down this hill and, like, hit it. And then he said something about, like, wanting to come and get it from my garage. And I was like, I sold it.
Oh, you're telling me you sold it?
I told him I sold it.
Oh, I bet he was
And I mean,
pissed.
meanwhile, it was just like nicely parked down the street, and I took the keys out of it. Like, it's fine.
Sold it.
He came there and saw, like, I saw him open the garage, and he was like expecting it to be there, and it wasn't.
Oh no!
And then he.
What'd he do next?
When did you have what's her name come and help you put it back?
What he back up. What he do? Did he flip?
He flipped out. He honestly was like, told me that he was gonna call the cops
Oh,
and like
man.
all of this stuff, which is why I ended up putting it back, because I was like, I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
And I had
Sorry.
the worst part is that where we hit it was all downhill, so like getting it there
fuck.
was a lot easier than getting it back. I had to walk it back uphill. And then it was even
Call
funnier
3
because I
friends.
didn't tell him like that I did anything or like tell him that it was back. He just like went to look for it one day, and then it was back.
No questions asked. No questions asked. It's
Like,
okay.
as long as it's back.
Nothing's wrong with it. All right. I don't even want to know. He said he didn't want to know, is what he said.
Yeah, I had huge bruises on the inside of my thighs from walking that back uphill.
Oh,
and
my
those
gosh.
black spikes rubbing on my legs.
I bet. Did you think he seen that and like kind of made one and one connection?
I
It was like, nah, she probably moved my bike and then had to move it. And look at her. You know, he felt
I let him
sorry
freak
for
out
you.
first for a while before I moved it back, if that makes
Yeah.
you feel better.
Oh, I was so
It's
mad.
like, yeah.
It's like, why did you do
How long do you think it took you guys?
to get it there? It was probably like 15 minutes, I feel like. But
It wasn't
it
that.
was
15 agonizing
It definitely took me,
minutes.
like,
well
an
because we
hour
were
to put it
walking
back.
like we were
And they were
literally like
hungover.
well
they were
walking
so
it there
drunk.
like she's sitting on it, so you're walking like 1 foot at a time, you know, like
Yeah.
and
That's true.
pushing it.
Oh, shit. Why didn't you just start it and ride it?
oh, I did
I don't
put
know
a
if I
nail
did
in.
have the keys in it or not. I don't think I did.
We didn't.
Like,
no.
work smarter, not harder?
I did put a nail in the back
Maybe it would have
of-
got worse.
Because I
though.
have my motorcycle's license. I know how to ride a
That's what I'm
bike. So,
saying,
like,
like,
I
get
could have.
it.
But, like,
You didn't have your
I
motorcycle
was.
license back then?
I don't know if I did then.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
definitely was drunk, too.
I would have probably done it.
You would have
It's a
too.
good thing I wasn't there. Because we're a lot of yeses. Hey, I know how to start that. Watch this. Hey, get on. I'll show you. You want to go around the block? Let me show you what my dad taught me. Do burnout. You know?
But back to your revenge story.
Yeah, we really do need to hear this. This is going to be warning, warning, warning.
Okay.
Tell us. Let us know.
So, same ex. But so the last story that I told you, that was actually before, or that was actually after when I was totally done. And
So
I was
this is
just like,
Toad?
So this
Is this
time,
Toad? Is this Toad?
no, this is not Toad.
Do we have a name for this one? We can call him whatever you want to make up.
You just not say a name of it.
Yeah, it's he'll know.
yeah,
he'll
yeah,
know.
yeah.
He'll
I
know
gotcha, I
who he
gotcha.
is.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot for a second. Karate. Okay.
Yeah, he'll
I thought it was something else. Okay.
he'll completely know who he is.
Yeah. All right. Tell us your revenge story. Let's hear it, girl.
So when we were first dating, I think it was like probably like 4 months after we were dating. It was before I got pregnant. He came home from the gym and first off, he always used the excuse like, I have to go get kitty litter or I have to go get freaking cat food for my cats and bring it to my apartment, then I'll be over there. Like, it was like on a daily thing. It's just like, so now it gives me PTSD from him saying I have to go get cat litter if he's going to pick up my daughter or something, or late to get my daughter. I'm like, dude, say something else. Don't say cat litter.
Go to the store.
Just say you have to go to the store.
Did he really buy that much cat litter?
It was like cat food. I don't know. It was just always something
Or was he just
like
feeding his cat?
like,
Cat's got to eat every day.
oh,
I
it
mean,
was
for sure, but
yeah. But anyways, so he,
What's his code for getting?
that's what I'm
yeah,
wondering.
I think it was really.
Yeah, like is he going on like a drug run or some shit?
Well, so he ended up
Cat
coming over
litter.
to my house afterwards, and it was super late. He always waited until my kids were asleep before, like, he'd even come over. You know, like, which pissed me off because he was trying to be family, you know. But anyways, so he comes over, and I go to give him head. Like, totally tastes like pussy. Like,
Oh my god!
I stop, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he's like, what? And I'm like, I'm not fucking dumb. I know what pussy tastes like. Freaking, I fucking have one. He's like, it's ball sweat. And I'm like, what the fuck? How is that ball sweat? Like, are you kidding me?
No way!
So I would actually tease around with him and be like, I'd actually tease him. And when he's around his friends, I was like, hey, does pussy taste like ball sweat? They'd all be like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh,
But and I would never go on to the story about it, you know.
Yeah.
But I just ask them right in front of them, be like, "Pussy doesn't taste like ball sweat, does it?"
dude, I've had both and they do not taste the
No, nowhere near.
same.
Well,
I can tell you.
so I actually had a recording of him, like he was crying because just caught him cheating on me, and I'm telling him to leave my house, and he's like, and I was like, friggin', and he's like, it wasn't pussy, it was ball sweat. You want to smell my mouth guard? What the fuck?
does that
Does
have
your
to do with
mouth
it?
guard have to do with ball sweat
Do you
or the
put your
taste of
mouth
pussy?
guard on your balls?
Or are you sucking somebody's sweaty balls?
I am so confused.
Do you
This man
wanna
makes no sense. The math
my
ain't math.
mouth?
I will have to show you the recording. I still have it.
So you were sucking his dick and it tasted like pussy. You called him out on this, but then you continued to date him, and then he continued to bring it up and be like, it
No, this
wasn't-
was like this fight the same night.
it was all the same night.
No, it wasn't all the same night.
Oh.
No, I clearly
like,
took him
shit.
back. Like, I didn't fuck him that night, if that's what you
Yeah,
But no,
like,
I'm
what
saying like the
happened
mouth
after
guard
that?
retainer thing.
That was like a few weeks later.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
like,
when I
what
caught
happened, like on the night though of it, like after you said all that, and you were like,
I'm pretty sure I kicked him out that night.
what did
like,
he say though? Was he like, no, it's not?
Oh
It's
yeah, he's
ball
like,
sweat."
it's ball sweat.
That was his only argument. Was
yeah,
ball
it's
sweat?
ball sweat from the gym, and I'm like, dude, fucking dick does not taste like, or pussy does not taste like fucking ball sweat.
And
like,
so then he just left.
I no.
Like, you
well,
kicked him
that's
out
the
and
thing
said,
is,
"Get outta here."
you have to
Ah.
you would have to force him to leave. Like, and half the time he wouldn't leave, so I'd just
Yeah.
have to go to sleep with him there, anyways. But yeah, no.
So you just went to bed. You're like, fuck this. I'm not doing it anymore.
well, yeah, eventually.
And then just, I mean,
Things-
you don't
yeah.
have like proof, I guess. You just,
Yeah, you don't have proof, and
That
that's what
sucks.
he swears it is. So
oh
you just
no, you're in
you
the
know.
worst situation right now, man. Ugh,
Oof.
that's
That's not
rough.
even the
This is
worst.
rough. That's rough, dude.
that's probably one of that's I've had
Fucked up.
I had like a
so
50-year-old woman send me a picture of her tits saying he fucked her so hard, he came so hard last night.
While you,
Same dude.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
with
that's
hickeys all over.
and
her.
she sent a picture of her fake boobs, which they were nice, but with
she's
a
a hot
hickey on
50-year-old?
it, with a hickey on it, and then she's like, "I'm not trying to start any waves. I just thought you should know."
Wow.
Yeah, you're not
I
trying to
don't need a
start any
picture of
waves.
your
Are you?
full-on-
Fuck that guy.
No, there. I could count like on freaking two hands how many times I've actually caught him.
A 50-year-old
Act-
woman.
Oh, that's not even the worst. His mom's friend, Mama, we'll call her.
So he's into like all of the women, or is he
feel
into
like
elderly
any
women? It
woman.
doesn't.
Any woman that will give him attention.
What the fuck?
literally in.
Okay, well, let's hope. Okay, let's not talk too bad about him. Let's
Okay.
hope that was his past.
Yeah, let's
'Cause-
hope.
And I mean,
Maybe he's just like a nympho and needs to
No,
bang everything.
I do feel like he has, what is that word called? Friggin', where you have like a sex addiction.
Yeah, nympho.
He has a sex
Nymphomaniac.
addiction, yeah. And I truly believe that is his problem.
Thing, yeah. He needs to go to class or something for that. I think they got classes for that. Damn. A 50-year-old woman?
yeah.
I don't know if she's quite that old, but she was like 45. Her face looks really old.
She sent you pictures and like reached
Of
out
her
to you?
tits on Facebook. She's like, that's what the first thing she got. She put, I have screenshots of it still.
So you two were probably in a relationship on Facebook, and she put one and one together and was like, dude, I was just with your man or what? And like, this is what he did to me last
She
night?
knew about it. Her boyfriend caught.
She had a boyfriend.
Her boyfriend found the hickey on her tit.
Yeah.
So she told to me because her boyfriend found out. And that's not the first time that those two like did it either.
Yeah. So it was like an ongoing thing.
It was that was one of the many ongoing. There's
Multiple.
there's about 3.
Oh my gosh, that's why they fought so much. Is because she'd catch him cheating all the time.
But he wouldn't let me leave him though at the time because he would cause a scene in front of my kids. You know, like.
That's so wild to me that you have to go out and cheat like that. And why don't you just
And I was giving
pay
it to
attention
him every night. Like that's the thing is
why wouldn't you
I was giving it to him.
He 100% has some kind of sex issue.
Yeah,
like
sex addict of some sort. If he's that's sad.
But anyways, we were talking about your revenge story.
What's your
We're
revenge
getting off
story?
topic.
Okay.
Here.
This dude is shitty. Okay.
So anyways, I stopped giving him head because I taste pussy on his dick. And this was not right away. My revenge was not right away, but I'd probably say a couple months later, I went out to the bar and I had him stay at home and watch my kids, my nephews and my daughter. Well, I guess my daughter was with her dad. And I met some random guy at the bar and I was complaining and, you know, spilling it all out what he had done to me. And he's like, well, why don't you get him back?
Were you by yourself?
I was, actually.
So you went to the bar in town?
By myself, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I met some random guy, and he's like, you get revenge. I was like, that's actually a good fucking idea. So I went home with him. Well, yeah. So and he wore a condom, obviously. But, and then I went home, and he ate me. Hello? Yeah. My ex ate me out, and it might not have been as gross as his because I didn't have pussy juice all over. But I'm sure you still had to like be able to taste the condom like inside of me, you know, like when you're freaking all up in there.
God.
But yeah, I got his ass back.
Wow.
The only regret that I had is that I never told him.
Wow.
Because he didn't
If you're
actually.
listening,
It did not.
Together.
It did not get. But he did eventually admit to me that that's what it was. Not until I actually told his best friend when they weren't getting along. And I'm pretty sure his best friend told him. Because then when the no contact got dropped or whatnot, and I was like, I need peace. I need to know something. You know, like for my, to be able to heal, like I need you to be able to tell me and admit something.
I'm not crazy.
And he's like, well, that's not true. But the one thing I will admit is, do you remember that one time when you said I had pussy juice? And I was like, yeah, I already knew that. I'm not stupid. That's not admitting anything I didn't know. So I know his friend told him because why would he admit that one thing, you know?
Because it was like tit for tat because you did it back so then he can admit it, you know, to you.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
shit.
So you mean to tell me, holy shit, you went and had sex with dude. And then
went home and let him eat you out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's revenge if I ever did hear it.
It takes a lot for me to get to that point.
Yeah.
You were
Revenge.
seeing
A
red,
lot.
homie.
Oh, I was. That song, I See Red, that was my fucking song.
Fuck, sweet revenge. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like our first story.
Yeah, kind of is. Yeah, because in the first story, the dude was like trying to bang a girl.
Bang, bang.
That's why I was, after I
wash in
listened to the
between.
podcast, I was like, dude, I totally did the same fucking thing. I totally did that same fucking thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I've done this before. I've seen this before.
Oh.
That's wild. That's crazy.
like, you can just piss me, just like, you know, I will take something for so long. I took cheating for so long. I will flip. And when I do, it is going to be 10 times worse than fucking yours.
Look out.
Don't push me to that point, and because you will bring the demons out in me, and I'll fucking like you
I
will.
feel like we're similar that way. Where like we don't let things get to a head for so long, but then once they do, like
I will make you fucking hate me. You want to push me there? I will make you fucking hate me.
you fucking hate me.
Fucking hate me.
And speaking of ways to make someone hate you,
Yes, we got that list.
we got that list of 20 of the best revenge ideas that I found on the interwebs.
Oh my gosh, we went through a lot of them too. There's more out there
so
too.
many.
There's so many out there. I can't believe people are so vicious, vindictive, petty, and
I mean, I love me a petty person.
honestly, I've been having a lot of fun doing research on this podcast for this episode, the revenge stories. Like, man,
episode.
there was one that was like the girl was fucking the dad, and oh man, like talk about revenge.
I'm gonna make you my stepson.
Yeah, you're going to boarding school, son. You know what I mean? Like, what? Don't play with me, boy. God damn. I'm at that age where I can pull both. This is crazy. It's wild to think
That
about
is
it.
the perk
but-
of this age group, I feel.
Yeah. Son or dad.
For fuck's sake.
Options. Yeah, let us know. What did you find today, Nibbs? What did you got?
Okay. I just want to preface this by saying do not hold me legally responsible if you decide to do any of these.
Absolutely.
I'm not recommending
No.
or saying that none of these are illegal,
Yeah.
because they very well could be.
Absolutely. If you get in trouble, it's not our fault. We are telling you right now, it's not our fault. All we're doing is finding it and letting you know what we
Putting
found.
all the information into one place for you to easily access.
Yes. Rewind that real quick. What was number 4? Oh my God.
Okay. Number 1.
Oh, hell yeah. Hit us.
Go into public bathrooms and write, "Send me a picture of your shit and I'll Venmo you $50.
Like poop?
Yeah. With the person's phone number and Venmo handle. And
Oh no.
extra points if you write these in airports, truck stops, bus stops, places where thousands of people are probably going to see it a day.
Goodness. You're just getting poop. Pictures of shit. Could you imagine?
And if someone is crazy enough to send you a picture of their shit,
yeah. Random
they're
stranger.
going to expect their $50.
You got a good point there. They're that crazy. They're going to want their money right away. It's going to be a thing. Oh my gosh. I wonder. I kind of want to like set that up and see if it works.
We
like
know
a burner
few
phone or
people.
something, or maybe a person. Wink, wink. So crazy. Keep going. That's
Okay.
nasty.
Number 2, make them a Grinder profile
Ooh.
with their phone number on it and say, "Don't try to message me on here. Just send me dick pic."
Straight to the point. Right to the dick. That's awesome revenge.
I can imagine that
Yeah.
being on a Grinder profile that you would probably get some submissions.
Yeah. Like people are out there. People are, okay.
Dick
pic. Yeah. Could you imagine how many people? Oh, I kind of want to do it to my ex-husband now.
He probably alrety has a Grinder profile.
He probably does.
Watch you go in there to search to put him in. It says already has one.
Forgot password. I bet he is. Oh my god.
Joke's on you.
I'd put his real name and they'd be like, "I thought your name was James." Oh no, that's not his real name. I know his real name. Terrible.
Number 3.
Ah, yes, number 3.
Take a bead and glue it into the valve stem cap on their tire So every time they put the cap back on, it will slowly release the air back out of the tire, and they'll never think to look inside of the cap.
That's fucked up. That's so awesome.
Or be able to figure out where the air leak is.
So you glue like a bead inside the valve stem, like the cap part. And then every time they like just twist that fucker back on, thinking the lid's on, it's just...
It's going to be putting air out.
Oh, nothing would drive a man more crazy. You know what I mean? Like they would just lose their shit. Like, what is with this tire? They just get a new tire probably, you know? New valve, everything would come with that. But... oh, that's annoying. I'm going through it right now with my tire, you know, so I feel that pain. Maybe I should check that.
Slowly. Maybe you do. Maybe you should check that.
Somebody stole my little valve stem cap. I have glittery ones, and I only had 3 on my tires, and I found somebody put like a normal one on there. So they didn't just steal mine. They put a normal one on there, and it's been leaking. So I put a spare one on there. We're good now, I think. But
hopefully.
Yeah, so I'm dealing with it too.
All right, number 4. This one is pretty easy. Blue cheese in their vents.
Oh my gosh.
Car vents and or house vents.
Car vents would be so... How
would you get it out? Ever.
I don't know.
You have that nasty... Once it got rank too.
Oh, you'd have to sell it. You'd have to sell the house, sell the car. Oh my gosh. So bad.
Okay, this one is pretty disgusting to think about. Get yourself a fine mist sprayer.
Uh-oh.
You know,
yeah.
And spray everything in the person's house. The carpets, the curtains, the sofas, the clothes in their closet, their
Febreze
bedding.
Everything with this?
Yes.
So just spray it all, mist
and
it
have
out.
it filled with either milk and or tuna water.
Oh my God, tuna water, milk. Oh no. It just brings back like when Knox was a baby and stuff like that, and you'd get the old milk and stuff. That stinks.
Yeah.
When you can't find something and tuna water.
Oof.
Ugh.
Oof. That's a bad one.
Oh my gosh. That's wrong.
Number 6.
That's fucked up.
Sardines in the curtain rod.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Sardines?
Oh, and the funniest part is when I found this idea, somebody wrote in a comment that was like, I did this with my ex and he ended up having to move to a new place and he brought the curtain rods with him.
That had it in there. You tried to get away.
Never look inside your curtain rods.
Never. Now I'm gonna. That's that weird smell coming from. Check the curtain rods.
The curtain rods.
What kind of curtain rods are these? Sardines?
Sardines and or shrimp I saw were
Oh,
a good option.
he took the curtain rod with him. Silly.
Number 7, text from an STD clinic.
Oh, we checked
So
this.
you can submit an anonymous online tip saying that you
Have been exposed or you have an STD and you want to tell whoever you had sex with that you have an STD and that they might be exposed and go get tested, but anonymously.
yes, and we did find a site. You can do your own homework on that, but it is stdcheck.com and it costs $2.
Worth it. And it's just like a generic message that's like, dude, you got an STD, go get checked. Or you might.
You've been exposed.
You've been exposed. Yeah. Probably like the COVID one. You've been exposed. Check it out.
Number 8, sign them up for Mormons,
Yes.
Scientology, Jehovah's Witness,
Hell yeah.
life insurance,
Oh, God, life insurance.
magazine mailers.
Yes. So many of those. Those are annoying, too.
Yes. And I've heard that if you buy anything in another person's name from anything Scientology related,
Yeah.
that you will have people knocking on your door
Wow.
all the time.
Goodness, I got a
If
list.
you give them any amount of money,
Yeah.
in that person's name,
Oh,
they
boy.
ain't never letting you go.
Gonna give some donations tomorrow. That's actually a really good one, you know?
I did the homework, and
I like that.
this is what people are saying about these.
2026, we're sending Mormons and like Scientology for sure.
Number 9.
Number 9.
This one's pretty crazy.
Shoot.
Okay, so you'll need 3 things.
Ooh, a list.
Ratty underwear,
Uh-oh.
ratty old ripped up underwear,
Okay.
chocolate,
Oh, no.
and a permanent marker.
Oh, shit.
You write their name in dark, bold letters where it
Yeah.
will be seen
Oh, boy.
on the underwear in the back.
James.
And then you fill them with chocolate like they shit them
Oh,
out.
no.
And then you go to their work, the
Oh,
parking lot outside of their work,
no.
somewhere where people know them. And you leave them there so that someone that knows him will find his or her, shitty underwear with their
that's
name
awesome.
written in them.
That's really awesome, actually. Like, damn, dude, you left your skid mark fucking underwear out here.
Just holy.
What the fuck, bro? Why are you... I mean, gosh, damn. Wow, I work at a big place. I might pull that prank on somebody.
That
a prank
bad.
too, right?
That's a good prank, I think.
Yeah, April Fool's Day is coming up. Is it still April Fool's joke if I do that?
Yes, I'm fully on board, and I will help with this prank.
It's going to be awesome. Put like 5 pairs of panties out there.
The only thing that sucks is that I feel like a lot of people at your work listen, and they're going to see this. They're going to hear this.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We're busted already. Okay, we'll use my old work. Not the one before the other one. You know, just so they're confused.
Number 10. Take every left shoe in the house.
God, I love that so much. Because if you take like one right, one left, then they can just wear like odd shoes.
Yep, nope, you don't have
take
any left shoes
All
anymore.
left. You can only wear one shoe. That's so awesome. Wow.
Number 11. Apparently, you can report anonymously to their bank that they may or may not have used a different social security while opening up their bank account.
Oh, no.
Or are, fraudulently opening up the bank account with a fraud identity.
Oh,
And
no.
it will freeze their accounts for a long time while they do an internal investigation into the account.
Goodness, the internet has gone crazy. That's mega. That's mega mental warfare right there, you know? Because what? You know? If my bank called me today and said, yes, Michelle, there's been a report of some fraudulent maybe activity on your account with your social security number. We need to check into this. And I'd say, what? Why? I've been with you forever. You know? What do you mean? Who did this? I would be so confused and I would never know. Never know. You just think it was normal.
Pretty crazy one. And if they have to do a whole investigation, you know how banks are like that.
Yes.
Probably take a minute. You wouldn't have money for a few days.
Right. It'd be an annoyance. It'd be an awesome annoyance to somebody that you don't like.
You'd probably have to go into the bank and prove you are.
Bring your social security card, ID. It's me, bruh. I swear.
All right. Number 12.
Yes.
Mail order subscribe to porn and send it to his mom's house.
Oh,
in
no.
His name.
Took a turn. His mom.
Also points for sending it to his job. in his
Oh,
name.
wow. Damn, internet.
Damn
What
internet.
is this on Reddit? This is the dark web.
I found them all over the internet. You know, a little bit of TikTok, a little
Yeah.
bit of Reddit, a little bit of this, a little bit I
that's
searched for
good.
these.
So good. Holy shit.
Okay, number 13. Oh, could you imagine getting freaking porn to your mom's house in your name?
No. My mom
Especially
called me.
I feel like a lot of these boys out here
They're being
are
so much
mama's
trouble.
boys.
Yeah. And, like, they'd be mortified, in the end. You're like, oh, God, I don't know. Which woman did you piss off? All of them.
Okay, number 13.
Mm-hmm.
This goes along with number 12 pretty well. Go into his phone to that woman, the woman.
The woman, the other woman.
And or man, I'm sure this would work both ways. But change whoever the homewrecker is number in their phone before they ever know that you know to his mother's number.
Wow.
And delete the other contact completely. So then when he goes to send text or naughty pictures
to
his or her side piece, it would be going to his mother instead.
Oh my gosh, I text my mom too much. I would know right away. Oh, Kurt, you can't do that to me. But you know what you could do is you could do like an aunt or an uncle or another family relative or some, you know what I mean? Something else shiesty. Cause
Or if you know that they don't talk to their mom that much or
then,
enough that they notice. And I
that would
mean,
be
even
perfect.
still, I just changed a number in my phone and it has my old messages
Yeah.
and my new messages like combined together.
Oh my gosh.
So it might just still look exactly like
Yeah, they wouldn't even know.
you're texting that person and it's going to a different number now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Could you imagine sending a dick pic to your mom on accident?
Oof.
Because her phone's going to say from son.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Or even just like
Amen.
some of the crazy stuff that you would text to your side piece. Imagine sending any of that to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, that'd be a good one.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't think that one's illegal either, so,
You might get in trouble. Let us know what happens, though.
Yeah, send me your stories.
Yeah.
Number 14. Gorilla glue his gas cap shut.
Gee, oh, wow. Well, that's probably not legal. But holy crap.
Oh,
Gorilla glue?
yeah, that would never go.
How do you even get that off? Do you
I
get
don't
gorilla?
know.
Remember
And
that?
it would be into like a screwed on thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be really hard to get off.
Wow, I bet you'd have to get that replaced or, I don't know, cut off and then, I don't know. It sounds really expensive is what it sounds like. Holy crap, that'd be bad.
Number 15. Use ChatGPT to type up a professional offer letter to his or her dream job. And I'm talking very like well written, something that you've known they've wanted money wise and or job wise.
Oh,
Good
shit.
professional offer letter.
Uh-oh.
And send it to him, and you could even have a phone number of an accomplice that would answer that phone number if they called it
This is
to
creative.
play along and make him believe he's gotten his dream job
Oh, no.
when he or her has not.
Wow, that's dark.
That one is dark.
That
Can you
is
imagine,
dark.
though, like if somebody were to quit their job thinking they got a new job,
Mhm.
and then
Like, wow.
it was all a scam by the woman or man that you did dirty.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Most people are doing this revenge shit because they've
Been fucked over.
Yeah, they've been fucked over, so now they're doing some dirty work. So, don't just go out and try this on nice little people that don't deserve this shit, But use wisely.
Use as prescribed, people.
Yeah. Goodness. Oh.
Number 16. Add Miralax to all of the sugar and salt and shake it up so it's all mixed together. And sit back and watch as they get the shits every time that they add sugar to their coffee or salt to their food.
Wow, that's dark.
And not know why. And they would probably have it for a while because
Yeah.
sugar and salt lasts a while and a half.
It really does, too. One time I put some laxative. Me and my friend, we were dating these two guys that lived together, and he had another roommate. I feel bad for the third roommate. Okay? Just so you know. And
If you know who you are,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy. I don't even know what happened because nobody would tell us what happened. But we went over to their house and they weren't home. So we took all their toilet paper and we had laxative that was like not taste. It was like a white powder too. And it was medical stuff that we got from like one of our friends' mom had it in her fridge. And we're like, what is this? And she gave it to us. I'm like, yes, I have a good idea. And they were being dickholes. So anyways, they deserved it. But so we put in their like milk, their orange juice, all the liquids that were in their fridge, like a bunch of it too.
Oh my god.
We were 16, so we were irresponsibly mean. We were bad. And so
Did you just speed past the part that you stole all the toilet paper in the house as
and
well?
then we stole all the toilet paper. Yeah, I'm coming right back to that. Yeah, because that was, all of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Took it all. Fucking fuck them. Sorry, third one.
Sorry.
Still feel bad about that guy, And we did.
You just lived with the wrong people.
Yeah, I
Choose
never
your
heard
friends
anything.
wisely.
Yeah. If you got shitty men that treat their girls like shit, watch out what you drink.
You might get a glitter bomb or a shitty afternoon and you have to use your socks as toilet paper.
That's probably what happened. I love that for them. Yeah, anyways, keep going. Sorry. 1738.
Oh, Fetty Wap is out of jail.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
He just performed. I watched it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I love that.
Side note.
Side note. Fetty Wap.
The
17.
funniest thing is my daughter, when she was like a tiny baby, she hated car rides and she would scream from point A to point B. No matter what I did, no matter what I tried to change, no matter what I gave her, she would scream the entire time that we were in the car unless I was playing Fetty Wap. So now, and I had never really, I don't know how I figured out that this worked. I think it was just like a shuffle play.
Yeah.
It came on and she stopped, and it was the only thing that worked. And so I know
That's it. That's the one.
every word to every
Over and
Fetty
over.
Wap song that there is because
She's
of
a
this.
Fetty Wap fan from childhood. Since you was a baby, It's all you liked, Fetty Wap. 1738. I'm
Number
like, hey, what's up,
17.
Leo? Yeah. Is that her favorite number, She has a party, too. She's like a blast. So,
She
makes
is.
sense. Makes sense. It's
'Kay.
her theme song. Okay, keep
17.
going.
Okay, this one's kind of crazy.
Yes.
You put Kool-Aid powder in the carpet and like rub it in.
Ooh.
And so you can't see it, but if any kind of moisture touches it,
Holy crap.
tracking in from animals outside,
Snow.
a small spill,
Oh, no.
it's going to change colors. And then the worst part about this is when you try to clean it,
Oh, my gosh. Who's done this?
it's going to get 100 times worse because Kool-Aid,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't know,
sticky.
stains the shit out of
It
everything.
does.
I think we used to dye our hair with
You
Kool-Aid
did,
back
yeah,
in the day
Kool-Aid.
for like
People still do.
homecoming and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Kool-Aid. That's
So-
how strong it is. Could you imagine going to wash your carpets?
For just a tiny little
There's a tiny little spot, and then it keep growing red, or purple, or blue, or all the colors. You know what I mean? Just kept going. Fuck. Right, like dickhead in it or something. Put a big dick in rainbow dick. Again, we say these things, but don't do them. And we're not responsible anyway. Just tell us what happens.
Oh my gosh.
No, that'd be so bad.
All right. Moving on to 18.
Goodness, moving on.
We've got two more, ladies and gents.
Getting so dark. Love it.
Number 18, Craigslist ad. Make a Craigslist ad
Oh.
for a super cheap ATV with a phone number, and their phone will blow up for weeks and days.
Oh, especially if you put it on there for the right price,
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm
wants
sure
a
you
cheap
could do this with,
ATV.
like a Facebook ad.
Yeah,
or
Marketplace.
Yeah.
Marketplace would be good.
All of them. Then they think they got an ad
Oh,
down.
yeah.
And there's another one on Craigslist. And
Oh, my
another
gosh. You can just keep going spiraling down that little ladder. It'd be perfect.
I don't have an ATV for sale.
Over and over, change your phone number. You know, it takes a lot to change a phone number, too. You think about everything connected to that phone number. Mm-hmm. Twisted.
Number 19. Spray shit / animal pee, like, doe pee or
Oh, my God. They got like coyote piss.
coyote pee. Something that smells really bad into
can't
the
get that shit
grill
out.
of their car.
Oh, my God. What the fuck? Dude.
Anytime they turn their air on. It's
Oh,
like,
no. That's so bad. Honestly.
And you wouldn't even have to get access to their car. You could do it just from the front of it.
I do know somebody. It sparked a whole thing, but I do know somebody that sprayed coyote piss all over in the interior of the truck.
Ooh.
Yeah. That truck was no longer.
Usable?
No, not usable. Yeah. Well, she also stripped the engine and everything while he was gone, too. She did. She said, you know what? He's not using it. Let's just get rid of it. Bit by bit got sold.
Okay, and for our final piece
of
revenge.
Number 20.
And one that I feel like is really, really just gold. This is gold. I left it on the last one for a reason.
Pure
You
gold.
sign their mother up for fucking parenting classes. And I didn't realize how bad I wanted to do this to some of my exes until I saw it on there.
That's so good. I would totally sign up my
I've
ex-husband's
seen your
wife.
work.
I've seen.
I don't need
Seriously.
you.
Seriously, that's the
Give
thing
me any
about.
advice.
That's the thing about like our exes and stuff like that, and we were basically raising them. And their moms, signing the mom up for parenting class. Like, you need to do better. Do better with your kid. If somebody signs me up for parenting classes later in life, I'm going to have a talk with my kid. Bruh. Who'd you piss off and what the hell? That's pretty good. And also, I think I still might sign up some of my ex's moms for parenting classes.
It's a pretty good one.
That is really good. Again, don't do all of these things that we say.
But they're here.
They're here in one spot.
And feel free to send us any of your guys' best revenge stories.
Absolutely.
I would love to hear your anonymously submitted revenge stories if you have them.
Absolutely. Send them in, Or if you have any more that are like, you know what? I got one that tops all that.
Yeah.
We
might read them.
Always want to hear that, And honestly, 2026, I've been saying it for a while, is for the Mormons, And now Scientology. I didn't even think about Scientology, but yes. Mormons. This year, Mormons. They're going to do all of our dirty work. We will sign them up for divine intervention. We will get online and we will put in their address and their name and their last name. And you know what? The Mormons will show up to their house 2-3 times a week because they want to save them. They want to save them. And we don't have to do anything bad to these people. This is mental warfare, The Mormons do it. And maybe they sign up and be with the Mormons. By the way, we do have a story coming later.
10%.
About Mormons. Remember that story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Honestly, we could probably read it. I could probably read it now.
We could pull that one up. That one was really good, wasn't it?
It was.
Do you want to do both of them? He's got the accidental golden shower, and then my jizz-stained Mormon conversion.
I want to do the jizz-stained Mormon conversion.
Yeah, because 2026, we send in the Mormons. Do our dirty work. So if the Mormons show up at your house, just know that I probably don't like you. And I'm just doing it because it's annoying.
Okay, so we have an anonymous story.
We do. Hold on. Everything's popping up. I put it up. All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Get her done.
Okay, my jizz-stained Mormon conversion from Anonymous. Okay. Just the title alone, I can't. What the fuck?
Dude.
Okay. During my younger years, I lived in a small mountain town. I say small, but bear in mind the town was easily about 18.7 times larger than the town I grew up in. I say this to paint a picture of just how much hillbilly is coursing through these veins. While living in this mountain town, it turned out to be fairly common for the locals of this town to escape and move back with the outsiders. The locals here have a fairly large Mormon population. This fact is somewhat surprising until you learn why, and then I promise you, your preconceived notions of Mormons will change. You know, you're probably thinking of innocence and kindness, right? Well, why do I bring this up? Well, I didn't read into any of this until after I had dated this particular Mormon. I promise you, innocence was a guise in my experience, and she was the ultimate teacher. This teacher led me to one of the most awkward nights of my entire life.
Do tell.
We had met at a party in my house. She seemed like the one too beautiful to be with in the dirty party house. You know the kind of house. The house where you never knew if you were standing in spilled beer or piss. Yeah, that was this house that I humbly called home. She got my number.
I humbly called home.
She got my number this night, and we instantly began the strangest courtship I could ever imagine. As a shy man, I should have read the signs. I mean, she asked for my number, and the hillbilly was etched into the skin on me in these years. Plus, the house. Who wants to date a man living in that house? Driving.
He's questioning it. He's like, what the fuck? You don't really want me. Yeah.
Driving the old junk this little hillbilly drove. Despite this, the courtship was one awkward moment after another. And this may have been the most awkward night of the whole relationship. I would pick her up in a 30-year-old vehicle, and we would drive out to the mountains to dry hump. And that is how it's written. So.
Dry humping. Wow, been a while.
Yep, you read that correctly. Fucking with your clothes on. I know how this sounds, but it actually can be fun. No, not even a little.
Never mind.
You just end up walking around with sex-stained clothes and burns up in areas you never thought you could get burns.
Oh, no.
If this experience isn't enough to make you feel awkward for both parties involved, imagine heading over to your mom and dad's. Both of you got stains on your naughty bits. Now, also imagine a devout Mormon father explaining to you the family lineage and how it would be great to have brown-haired grandkids someday.
Run, bro. Run.
Did I mention that they were all blonde-haired and blue-eyed? And this hillbilly came out of the womb with brown hair.
They wanted a little seasoning. Give me some spice. Spice it up.
Yep, I tried to not read between the lines, but how could you not? Well, I wish I could say that this was the most awkward event of this particular night. However, it is not even close. After an excellent dinner and no less than 3 episodes of Seventh Heaven.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
I love that show.
I was
Jessica
met with
Biel.
another surprise. The proud father expressed his gratitude, but also his apologies. His apology?
What?
Well, it was premature to what came next.
Oh my gosh, what?
This night, she had planned for me to meet her parents, while her father had planned on me meeting some missionaries and for them to come and try to convert me.
Oh, moving quickly? I know what they want.
I don't know if this is what they call it. Conversion? Sure. Regardless, we sat around for about 2 more hours explaining to me why I should already be a Mormon and the benefits of such an endeavor. Again, did I mention covered in my own cum and hers as well? These dry humping escapades would go on for rounds. Imagine the sexual tension. Only then can you imagine the amount of bodily fluids dried and sticking to everything. All of this happening to me in this moment, I really started to question my life choices and how I got here.
I've been there, bud.
I mean, am I Mormon now?
I think so. Are you? Questioning it.
Did I actually enjoy my wand being worn through by a denim-covered crotch? In these moments, I would say yes. Here in that moment, covered in jizzies and having conversations with missionaries, I would have said that this was no longer a fun venture for me.
Jizzies.
But after this was done, I did not listen to the inner voice. You know the voice. The one saying,
Run.
Get out now.
Fuck, yeah.
Yep, fuck that voice, because I was off for more carpet burn escapades. Yep, once again in that same night. You never know. The next one might have turned into some actual skin-on-skin contact.
He's just waiting for it.
Clue, it does down the road a piece, but not the kind you're thinking. This skin-on-skin would actually be what you already may know as soaking. Unless you consider soaking fun, then the next awkward story may be just the cringe you're wanting.
Oh.
Hello.
Dun, dun, dun. The next story.
Wow, what a writer.
I know, he really is. He's amazing. These are actually...
Is it the same guy from the first podcast?
No. I love him. He's liking all my stuff, loving all my comments, everything. He's so amazing. But I hope he's listening. I'm sure he is.
Have you been with him?
No.
No.
No, we're just friends.
Oh, just
we're
friends.
all just
Okay.
friends. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, he's just cool as hell. One time
He
when
is
I was
a good writer.
Dude,
Really
one
good
time I
writer.
was down at Wiley's and literally it was the first time I ever took mushrooms.
Yeah.
And that was my 22nd birthday. And I ate this chocolate that they gave me. And it was awesome. And I was having like an out-of-body experience. And I was walking around Wiley's before it was actually Wiley's and cool.
Yeah.
It had pool tables back then, you know? And like I felt like I was floating, and all of a sudden this guy that sent these fucking stories in right now, he'd come floating by and he'd talk to me and keep me all cool and chilling and like ground me a little, and then I'd be like, I'm so thirsty, and then he'd be like, let's get water, you know? Like such a dope
He
dude.
honestly was such a sweetheart. I remember
Yeah.
when he first moved to town, I feel like I remember him telling me that I was one of the first people to be like, what are you doing in the basement? Come party with us. Like, he
Yeah.
was living with somebody that partied
Yeah.
with all of our
And
group.
you invited him up.
Yeah, I was like, come on, come hang out. And he was like, you're the first
Be our
person that
friend.
like invited me along to all of
Yeah.
these things. And
I
I'm like,
know it.
we were besties. We were ride or die for a minute there.
Yeah. He's
Maybe
so
I
cool.
do know him. I just don't remember.
He's so cool.
I'd have to-
It would have been like when we lived in that apartment that you got impregnated in the station wagon in the parking lot.
tell that story.
Impregnated in the station
My
wagon.
first child. My first child was
Wow.
conceived in a white station wagon with red interior.
Stop
With
it
me
right
and
now.
me standing outside of the window dressed in all black
And
playing a ninja.
And Nibbs and Tina.
the
Nibbs and
fuck?
Tina stalked us. They actually got in their car and drove us
We
around
didn't
because
We didn't drive.
I thought you guys drove around.
No, okay,
So we drove around because we didn't know
Yeah.
where to do it.
Back up.
So
Tell the
he
story.
comes to pick her up, and we are like this is obviously before we have any kids. We didn't know she was getting pregnant at this point, but it's funny now later looking back on it.
You watched her.
This is the moment, though.
But
this is where they pinpoint it later.
She gets picked up, and we know what they're going to do. So me and her are like, let's dress in all black. Like, we went and ran. We got hats, jackets, gloves. Like, we went full out ninja, all black, head
So
to
they
toe,
couldn't see you?
scarves, everything.
What are
Yeah.
you guys gonna do? Peek?
Yeah, we were like,
They tried to record us on their phone.
we were, they were,
I was 18. He was like 20 something.
but we are like going through the
Pornhub.
parking lot full on to like the Mission Impossible theme song in our head. We're like, dun, dun. We're doing like rolls through the parking lot, like hide for no
Charlie's
reason because no
Angels.
one can see us. So we're like just literally rolling on the ground for no
How much
reason. We're
fun
like,
is this,
dun,
though?
dun,
You
dun,
know?
dun, dun.
Right in front of Colville Lake.
Yeah.
They're supporting. That's what they're doing. They just want to be there for support.
Oh, they
what
were.
if it goes wrong and you need a friend? They're there.
We were like gonna go bang on the window and surprise them. And,
But
like,
he saw
gonna
them.
scare 'em?
He saw
while
them.
they're bang. Oh,
No, he
shit.
saw them. So he reaches his foot up to the front seat and honks the horn with his foot.
And we come
scare
up
the
and we're
shit out
like
of you guys.
banging on the windows, and
Oh
he's
my
like
gosh.
honking the horn with his foot, and they're naked in the back, rolling around.
That was when my oldest daughter was conceived. I actually have all of her. I still have the shirt that her little baby brothers and sisters.
Dude, knowing your baby daddy, I can actually like visually see this whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
yeah. We all know when my daughter was conceived.
So,
And
y'all
then she
three
ended
got
up-
pregnant that night. It was
She
just
is
you,
8.
you know?
She's 18 now, though.
Yeah.
Like 18 years and 19 years ago that happened. That is crazy.
Crazy.
We are all so old.
We're not. Stop.
You're old.
I'm only 27.
I
so-
am only
Look at that.
29 years young, okay?
You know, I'm the youngest of all of you, but I'll be 31.
Thanks.
Stop that right now.
I just tell people I'm
fuck?
27
I'm
for
going to edit
10
out
years.
that 31. She said, did you hear what she said?
She said that she's 31.
I'm 30, flirty. and
She said,
driving.
I'm the youngest of us,
Oh,
I am though.
and I'm 31.
oh,
And I
fuck
said,
you.
yeah, fuck your shit.
What am I supposed to say? I'm 25. I'm not 20 fucking 5. I don't want to be.
Bruh, you're just supposed to
I
go
wanna be
10. You're supposed to go
27.
like 3 years younger. Like, you know, you're supposed to follow in the suit.
Or don't say that you're the youngest
I'm
one.
29, you're 26. Yeah.
I don't want to be
Think of it.
26
Then
either.
you're the oldest 31er.
Dude,
21.
Oh, it's
I'll be the
fine.
I want to be. I don't
I'm
know.
the oldest.
I do love, though, like, when I tell people that I have an 18-year-old, they're like, how old are you? I'm like, how old do I look?
Yeah, trips them out.
Yeah,
I know. Nobody
I
believes
love
me
that.
all
either.
the preservatives in our food because I feel like I
Love
definitely
it.
don't look like I have an almost 18-year-old either.
Right? I don't think any of
You
us
think
do.
it's the preservatives?
They're pickling us, man.
I think it's all the drugs. I think it's all the drugs that I've done.
They're pickling us. That's fucking funny. Oh, shit. I wonder how long we got to stay in the jar before we're fucking ready.
Switch me out.
God dang.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
We should wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, so that is the wildest freaking story.
That is a wild.
The revenge story that I've ever heard.
The
And
best. I
Yeah.
love telling people that now.
I don't know if I
it's like
have
a power.
quite as good of a revenge story.
all right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. We appreciate you. You know, we try to get this out weekly. If you want to check us out, we're just on Spotify right now, but I'm trying to get onto all the other different platforms so that more people can listen to it. And it's just, you know, me and Nib. And
Send us your stories.
Yeah, send us their stories. We'll read them. And thank you so much for sending that story. He was actually the first person to send in the story, too.
And I freaking loved your writing. For
Yeah,
his
you
day
are-
of Mormon conversion. Come on.
Yes.
You
thank
are
so
a
much.
writer. You should do that for a living, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, he's
Paints a
poetic.
picture.
Very poetic. He has another story too, so and that's the
It was just crass enough, but not like overly disgusting like some of them. could
yes.
be.
Yes. absolutely. So it was very good. But yes, thank you so much for sending that in. But yeah, please support us, like us, follow us, subscribe, all the things, you know, send us some money so we can stay off of OnlyFans. You know, I'm starting to get my feet pics out, my different poses. But all right, guys, thank you so much. Tune in next time. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.